Yo, what's going on, ladies and gents? My name is Arbuckle. Welcome back to another video. Today we are once again back on Modern Warfare, and I wanted to share with you guys the best class setup for the new M4A1 1776 blueprint. As most of you guys know, this is one of the new blueprints that dropped today with the new 4th of July bundles in the store. Overall, it's a really cool looking blueprint. It's a pretty decent one. However, there are a few attachments on this thing that are useless that we can change to make this thing a little bit better. So if you guys take a look at the stats that come with the original blueprint, you guys will see the main focus here is accuracy, range, and control. However, like I said, there are two attachments on here that are pretty much useless and kind of lie on our stats. Obviously, we want this class setup to be really good from long range, but also have decent aim down sight speed. So we're going to keep that aspect of this class setup. So if you guys take a look at the class that I'm going to share with you in this video, you guys will see that we're getting that massive boost to accuracy and range. We're still dropping off a little bit of mobility, and we don't really gain a control boost. The only control boost that we were gaining in the original blueprint was from a false attachment giving us aiming stability, which, as most of you guys know, is just idle sway, which we're not going to have on the M4. So overall, a much better class setup that hopefully you guys will be able to dominate with. So if you guys take a look at the attachments that we're going to be using, we're not going to be using a muzzle. The barrel that we're going to be using is the Corvus Custom Marksman. We're keeping this the same as the original blueprint, obviously giving us damage, range, bullet velocity, and recoil control, and a really nice boost to accuracy, range, and control. Overall, this is one of my favorite barrels to use with the M4. So again, that Corvus Custom Marksman. We're not going to be using a laser. I decided to take the tac laser off. I figured since this is meant to be a long distance M4 class, having that tac laser is really useless and is really just going to give away our position if we're playing defensive. So we're taking that off. The optic that we're using is the canted hybrid. Now I'm leaving this the same. This is really personal preference. Whichever optic you guys feel more comfortable with, I would recommend running with the M4. I generally run with the mini reflexes, but again, it's personal preference. I don't want to change this because I know a lot of you kind of like using different optics. So we're going to leave the canted hybrid the same here. We're not going to be using a stock, so we took off the M16 stock because the only pro is aiming stability, which, like I said, is a false attachment for this M4 because we're not really going to have idle sway with an AR. So we're taking off the stock here. The underbarrel that we're going to be using is Commando foregrip. So I really like this underbarrel because not only are we getting that recoil stabilization as a pro, but we're not losing any ADS speed, which tends to happen a lot with most of the underbarrels for this specific weapon and really just generally in the game. Again, that aiming stability pro is fake, so don't pay attention to that. We're really not going to have a difference with the weapon with that being a pro or a con. The only thing we're losing here is a little bit of movement speed, so overall it's definitely worth using that Commando foregrip underbarrel. The ammunition that we're running is the 60 round mag. I'm keeping this the same as the original blueprint. Generally, I won't run a 60 round mag on the M4, but I know a lot of you guys are probably going to test this class setup in Warzone, and Warzone having that 60 round mag is definitely important. So we're going to leave that the same here on the ammunition slot. And last but not least, the rear grip that we're going to be using is stippled grip tape. So we're using stippled grip tape to make up for losing the laser. The one great thing about the tac laser was that it gave us ADS speed, which we really needed with this class setup because of our barrel and optic, as well as that ammunition. But because we don't have that anymore, I wanted an attachment that was going to give us that ADS speed, which the stippled grip tape does a great job. Not only do we get the ADS speed, but we're also getting sprint to fire speed. And the only con that we're getting is not going to affect this setup whatsoever. So overall, essentially, it's just a free attachment. So again, that stippled grip tape rear grip. But I'll give you guys one last look at all the stats and attachments that come with this specific 1776 class setup. If you guys have any questions about the original blueprint or the class setup that I share with you in this video, please make sure to leave a comment down below and I'll be sure and try to help some of you guys out. But I really hope you guys did enjoy this video. Please make sure to subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, and I'll see all you guys in the next video.